Hey everybody, welcome to Dmonix's Dvlog, a garden in Devon Season 3, and it's super windy out, that's why I'm standing way back here, just so that the wind doesn't buffer out the phone microphone. It is Monday, May 4th, may the 4th be with you, for all you Star Wars nerds out there. I am about to start taking on doing the rest of the fencing, or at least as far as I can get. With what I have here, which might be enough, it might not be enough. I don't know. We will see. I've never actually measured out my fence line because I am not a professional. That is why. And I hate numbers. And the usual construction motto is measure once, cut to fit. But yeah, hopefully I can get as much of this done today as I can, hopefully by myself. It's going to be a little bit different, at least on like doing it on the ground. Like I can rest obviously the chicken wire roll kind of on the ground while I'm attaching it, but because I'm doing a top tier, what I'm going to do is I got this, so I'm thinking I can rest the chicken wire roll on this so it's elevated while I'm attaching the other side, kind of thing. So we'll see in a little bit here and see how that works. If it works that I can't get this by myself, then we'll have to wait until somebody can help me, which hopefully won't be too long, because yeah, again, as I've been whining and crying and moaning about, I'm sure everybody's pretty sick of this whole fence thing. I just want to get it done. That's I'll stop as soon as I get it done. Haven't seen any deer, haven't seen any sign of deer. Kind of good news, well, not even kind of good news, good news. The far tree out there, I actually noticed a couple of like leaf buds that are starting to pop out, and I think I see some on this tree here too. So that means that they're waking up, and yeah, we're getting underway. And yeah, that the buds are now edible probably. So this is the time. And again, I haven't seen the deer come around since I put that fence. Like I haven't. Here's my little chipmunk. One of them. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, I bonked him on the head. Oh, I see ya. I don't know which one this is, because he just kind of deked me out and then ran back over there, so I don't know if he's going up at the front of the house. I'm confused. Sometimes this happens, you get multiples, and until you kind of figure out which one is which by like some kind of weird marking, or they kind of settle into what their path is, yeah, you don't really know what's going on with chipmunks. But we're not talking about chipmunks today, we're talking about fencing. So yeah, back to this, and yeah, I'm about to get underway, and we'll come back in a bit and I'll let you know how I'm doing. Hey, welcome back. We're actually on our way here. I figured out how to do this. I can just hang it off there and attach it. I've already started there. So we're on our way, and I'm kind of excited because it's actually working. So, and it's not too bad outside today. Yay! Come back in a bit and check out what I've done. Hey, welcome back. We got one roll left, and we're not going to be able to finish it, but we got a good run on it, that's for sure. Definitely dissuade the deer, I believe, even as far as it goes, because they could go down and probably get some off of that far tree on the stuff that's sticking out. But like I've said in other videos, that's that limb that's sticking out. Like I can't put the fence out there because too many people drive towards that end of the driveway. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but everybody steers towards that tree. So I've moved the fence in because I didn't want them to hit the fence. But yeah, those branches obviously stick out past the fence, and yeah, there's not much you can do about that. I'm not going to cut those limbs off, but it's kind of sacrifice for the deer. The deer want to come up and, chew on the branches or chew on the buds or whatever they're going after. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, there's two of you. Oh, hello there. Do you know that there's another guy that's like right here with you? Oh, here. Where are you going? You're going to go in the garden? Alright, hold on a second. See what happens when I throw a peanut. One got it. Where'd the other chipmunk go? You both did see that. Or both. You did see that. The other chipmunk, right? I don't know where he went, but... Anyways, so... I got one roll left. I think I'm going to do on this side to finish it off, on this side. And what did you do with that peanut? Did you stick it up your butt? What the heck, bro? Oh, yeah. That one looks like a male. And he's quite bold in coming up onto the ramp. So, again, like, I've got a feeling that one of these guys is one of the dudes from last year. But maybe he's just kind of got a little amnesia about who I am, not taking peanuts from me. I don't know. But, yeah, anyway, sorry. Distracted by chipmunks. So I'm going to put this last roll on, and then, like, here, what I've done is I've started my stitching so that animals obviously can't get in between those two tiers of fence. And yeah, I've got to stitch all the way around. It's going to be a lot of zip ties, and it takes a while because in order for stuff not to poke through, you know, or get through, you got to kind of do it pretty close together like I'm doing here. So yeah, we're getting close, my friends, getting close. Hey, welcome back to Dmonix's Dvlog. It's the end of the day. I only got about halfway through the fence, and then my landlady showed up and I was helping her with the apartments. But I've got all of the stitching done. I've got to cut a couple of these, but I've got the stitching done on both sides. So yeah, all I got to do is just this last half of the fence. But I think what I have done, it will be a deterrent enough for at least this tree, and for the deer, and that one over there. Hopefully it won't be too bad. But yeah, it should all work out, and I just need some more fencing that I need to get, and then the fence will be done, and hopefully I can pick that up tomorrow or possibly the next day. Tomorrow's supposed to be really nice, and then it's supposed to rain, I think, Thursday, but hopefully get this done by the end of the week is the plan. But I am quite happy that I got, excuse me, I got hiccups going because I'm hungry. I got as much done as I did, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. And I'm also quite happy, like, I wasn't too sure, like I was saying at the first of the video, if I'd be able to do it by myself, because it's putting up the second tier, which is a lot higher. The first tier was easy because I could just, you know, kind of stand the roll of chicken wire on the ground and work away at it. But and so yeah, I thought that having to have it up higher would be an issue, but actually it was not, and it worked out actually really good. So yeah, I can definitely do this by myself. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't a very, you know, stressful or heavy or lots of effort to put into it. All you got to really do is just get the zap straps through and tighten them, and once you got it hanging, you're good. So yeah, and I'm very happy that it goes up as high as it does. It was funny earlier, I was throwing some peanuts, and for some reason the grackles were landing inside the cage, and because it's so much higher now, they just couldn't wrap their heads around the fact that they had to fly over the fence to get the peanut on the outside. They were on the inside. The peanut was on the outside of the driveway, which is normally where they are. But yeah, it was kind of funny. There were like 3 grackles that were all inside the fence that were just like, how do we get the peanut? What the hell's going on? This is so different. And it really seemed to confuse them. But that's good, except for I don't want birds trapped inside. I want birds on the outside. I mean, they can still get out. No, I shouldn't have said trapped. I mean, they're not trapped because they can fly right out. So, anyways, please like, subscribe, and share. And maybe see you tomorrow for another edition of A Garden in Devon.